All right, it is Monday morning, so parked up last night, and it was literally one other turtle, a box truck, in front of me when I pulled up about 8:19. About 8:20, four more trucks pulled up, three TMCs and one other van. When you unload in Palaca, Florida with paper first thing in the morning, if you park up, they're gonna call you. All right, they'll call you around about 5 or so, let you know that you can untarp. You wait, you tell them, you call back and say, hey, I'm ready, I'm untarped. I would have been first, but of course there was another guy in front, there was another TMC in front of me, so he went back, we helped each other with our tarps, and he went on to the back. This place here is slow, and the dock is tight, so needless to say, it's gonna be a minute. I'm guessing, hopefully, if I'm lucky, I might go back in another hour, and it's already 6 right now, if I'm lucky. All right. It's drizzling out a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. So this week's gonna be a better week. I'm already gonna speak it into existence. This week is gonna be a better week. This foolishness that's been going on, it stops last week. So what we're gonna do is get unloaded, get reloaded, and continue the process and keep doing what we're doing. Now, if I was a bet man, which I've always been wrong before, should get a load out of here, but who knows? All right, but if I do, I'm great. If not, no big deal. There's quite a few places to pick up. Not saying that they got freight, but it is quite a few places around here. All right, so yeah, man, leaving last night around about, I think I left my house around about almost 7. So it was only like a 45-minute drive, 50-minute drive, less than an hour to get here. But them the things you got to do. You don't want to, park up. You don't want to leave the house, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. I did it not for the park up points. I did it more for getting in line because I know this place is slow. So when you got places like that and you know you need to park up at the damn customer or wherever you're going, hey, you better do it. Like I said, it sucks, but hey, it's got to be done. So it's been drizzling off and on. The rain should hold off, but I don't give a shit. They called me and told me to untarp. I untarp. All right, so we're going to wait our turn, head on to the back to get unloaded, and we're going to get her done. All right, heading to Philadelphia, change one. So I was heading to Lake City to go pick up, to go to Raleigh, North Carolina, and about 20 miles down the road, fleet manager like, hey, load cancel. So I got this one. So it pays twice as much for twice as many miles. Go figure. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Got another turtle getting loaded. Started to be done. Somewhere coming around the corner, I was thinking. Here before me. It's a problem. Right? You're strapped so fast. You gotta strap it and they load you. Can't wait. You already gotta have a plan set in place when you're trying to get loaded or while you're getting loaded. You kind of have an idea. Man, 10 straps, X strap, go my X strap, go there, go my 4 straps. That's the kind of stuff you got to think about while you're getting loaded, the way you get loaded. I'm going to secure your load. It's a lot of time. So doing tarp on, 30 to 45 minutes, I'll say 45 minutes. Now the key to make money on this one is due Wednesday. All right, I got to return this one tomorrow. Somehow, some way. I don't know when I stop tonight. That's gonna work out now. Let's try. If not, it is what it is. Deliver it Wednesday. It'll still be at $3,200 for the week. Compared to finishing up at $2,200 last week. So you do the math. So I'll be ahead of the game. You only get paid to tarp once. It ain't pretty. The tarp's on there. It's secure. Load is secure. Stuff won't get wet. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Dungeon is secured. Tarp's on there. Box closed. All right. Let's head to Philadelphia, home of them dirty, nasty Eagles. See you on the next one. All right. Tuesday. Kenly, North Carolina, at the old famous TMC Truck-O-Mat Hour 80 truck wash. So it's on the naughty list. Go ahead and stop, knock that out. You never been here, they got the damn big truck stop across the street. Get you some lickies and chewies, get you some chrome. Good way to waste your money when you don't want to save it. So get the Peter wash, get done with that. Charlie Mike on up to Pennsylvania. So probably stop in Maryland right there before Pennsylvania. And I could have washed up there too, but since it's the first truck washing I'm passing, go ahead and just knock it out and get her done. Kenley. Truck-O-Mat, Hour 80 truck wash, exit 106. Exit 106. Getting it done. Probably gonna rain too, but I'm off the naughty list, so that's all that matters. All right, all clean. Now the only bad thing about coming to these places right here and not the Blue Beacon is they use that acid wash. So wherever you go get a truck wash, if you care about your paint and your chrome, make sure you get a classic washer where they don't use brighteners. As you can see, you probably can't see on the picture or on the video, but the wheels are already turning from the chemicals that they use. So always get you a classic wash. It's clean, got my credit. Since they use that stuff, I wiped it down. I got like a squeegee rag and just wipe that stuff out, because if not, it's just gonna turn your chrome. So that's just some food for thought. Like, if you got an old truck, you don't care, you just want to get your truck washed and get going. Go ahead and stop here, but if you want to make sure you get a good classic wash, try to use a Blue Beacon, because they ask if you want to, if you want to use brighteners, and you say no. Like I said, if you don't, it's going to change. It's going to turn your chrome. Like I said, they use just a classic wash. You won't get it. Your chrome won't start turning. Kind of hard to tell in the video now, but you gotta wipe this stuff off. If you don't wipe it off, it'll mess up your damn chrome. So got my credit. Truck's washed, and I need to go wash my leg. All right, so uneventful morning this morning. No one going to deliver yesterday because he had to be there before 2 o'clock. So, of course, stopped in Kenley, got the truck washed first thing, yesterday morning. And then I stopped at exit 109A in Maryland, right there before Delaware, about 55 miles short of where I delivered at. Got a shower and parked and whatnot. Ran to my other truck buddy that we loaded at the same place. All right. So he was saying, "Damn, you left before me. You wasn't here already?" No. All right. You have to backwards plan, and sometimes, even with a perfect plan, things won't go like they're supposed to. So I already knew I wasn't going to get here before 2 o'clock yesterday to get unloaded. So you go ahead, you find your spot to bed down for the night or whatever the case might be, and then you continue mission the next day. That's what I did. So what he did was, somewhere he got caught up in traffic, trying to get up here, which you're up there rushing, you're going to make mistakes. So he said he ended up stopping somewhere on the side of the road before his 10-hour break, which I told him, like, look, man, so you might want to, plan accordingly better, because, you shouldn't have been on the side of the road. You weren't going to make it up here to deliver. And the place where we delivered at literally had no parking. It said no turnarounds, no U-turns, areas, surveillance by security, which they had a guard shack there. So got there, he was there, getting unloaded. He was just about done. All right. So I, pulled my tarps off. He kind of helped me with my tarps, which was kind of cool. I was kind of wondering if he was gonna help or not, because at first he stood there looking at me while I did my first tarps. I was like, "Damn, dude, you're just gonna look at me with your hands on your hips, wondering what I'm doing?" Like, dude, I'm doing a tarp. You did one, you did them all. But he helped me with my second tarp, and he said he was just trying to get ideas on how to get faster. I said, don't worry about getting faster. Worry about getting efficient. When you get fast, you move too fast, you make mistakes. So work on being efficient. So I guess he's been at TMC about a year. He's an older gentleman. I think he's probably older than me, or might be about the same age, I don't know. But he's been here a little over a year, and just kind of wondering what he needed to do to get better. I said, it just takes time. It takes practice. You got to think about what you're doing, kind of have an idea and have a plan of what you want to do, and execute your plan to the best that you can. So he said, okay, appreciate the tips. So he watched me how I was doing my straps and bungees and whatnot. So you got to have a plan. Every step that you take around this truck, make sure, it's a meaningful step. And you see in my videos when I'm, loading and unloading, I do a big old circle. While you're making that circle, while you're making your loop, you want to make sure that you're doing something that way you're not wasting any steps. Securing your load, unsecuring your load, and all that good stuff. So right now, I thought I was going to go to pick up there at the port. So I was literally about 10 miles away from the port. But I ended up coming to York, Pennsylvania, to some kind of plant. Some kind of ceramics or something. I'm going back to CMC down there in Jacksonville. So I bet on myself. The first load that canceled of insulation I would have delivered Tuesday or delivered yesterday will put me on another load to do wherever or go wherever. But I guess my fleet manager had a plan, but his plan, it didn't work out as he thought it was. So like I said, I got this load here. I went ahead and bet on myself to deliver Wednesday. Once I got unloaded Wednesday, I should be getting something heading back to Florida, So I'll be 3 loads for the week. And I think, let's see, 17, so 18, that's 36. 36 and 4 or 5, about $5,000 this week on 3 loads, because the first load I delivered a paper, I didn't get it in time. So whatever. So 3 loads, $5,000, you can't beat that. Like I said, sometimes you gotta bet on yourself and kind of have an idea like, hey, maybe I would have made more money this week. I don't know, but I can't go on that. The only thing I can go off is, that load paid $1,800, delivered the first thing this morning. They gave me 2 days to get back, so they should be finding me something to get back into Florida if you're thinking about, loads and how you're trying to get your loads and whatnot. So like I said, I bet on myself, and One, I told you this week's gonna be a better week. You just gotta speak that stuff into existence, man. You just gotta speak it into existence, and just, like I said, think about what you're doing. So I'm getting some kind of stuff that's got to be tarped. It looks like silica or something. It's some kind of raw material, but or ceramics, but it has to be tarped. So in theory, should get down to Jacksonville tomorrow. Won't deliver tomorrow. It's probably gonna be too late. So I'll deliver first thing Friday morning. I'm stopping by the house tomorrow night. I'm gonna park by the house. And it makes no sense to go all the way there. Can't load. Can't unload anyway, so might as well. So it's all good. It's all good. So one truck is ahead of me. Pretty neat guy. He said he used to work at Melton, and he bought an old TMC truck, which I don't think he's lying about that, because that's what he has right now. He converted to a 13-speed, and he's with a smaller company. He said he gets home every week. I didn't get into pay or nothing like that. So, but yeah, pretty neat here. You got to have on all your PPE. I didn't take my shades off. I just didn't feel like taking them off. I'm just waiting for him to get loaded. I'm gonna pull around and then get loaded, get tarped. They got an area right there out the front where you can tarp. Get in, get out, easy peasy. No complaints here, man. Like I said, just bet on myself, and I won. So, but enough of that rambling. See you on the next one. So I made it home Thursday evening. No reload. I catch a load in the morning for Monday delivery. But as you can see, I'm gonna have me an adult beverage. This is pretty tasty. If you like cognacs, it's pretty sweet. Not like super sweet, but it's very tasty. Camus. When I first seen it in the store, I thought Campus, but it's Camus. Very, very tasty. It's about 50 bucks where I'm at here for the bottle, but definitely worth it. So the wife's going to get us some dinner, and I'm going to wait, watch TV, sleep in the morning, and then go pick up. Airborne Trucker signing off. All right, it's Friday morning, and the BS always continues. So, going to Placa to pick up. It's about 50 miles, give or take. Come back to the house and deliver Monday in Sanford. I'm about done, dude. For what I'm doing, I can find a job and be home every damn night. So, it is what it is, man. Ain't gonna complain about it. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, get on down here to Placa, wait in line, and just make it do what it do. 400 bucks on 120 miles. I'll say 150 miles, I gotta come back this way. So 50, about 170 miles, give or take, 400 bucks, Monday. Can't deliver today because I didn't get dispatched yesterday. If I'd got dispatched yesterday, picked up first thing this morning, chance I probably could have made it down there and been done with it, but it's neither here nor there. So, see you on the next one.